Hey career navigators, happy Friday. We made it. It's been a pretty crazy week. Been a crazy couple of months, honestly. I wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys about a couple of things solely regarding interviewing, because I've had a lot of companies, I've had a lot of clients that are interviewing right now, and I want to make sure you guys know that this is your time to advocate for what you want. I heard something crazy yesterday, and a client was telling me that they watched a webinar and it was talking about, basically take what you can get. Bullshit. Do not just take what you can get. Advocate for what you want. This is the time for you to ask the hard questions. When they ask you the hard questions, don't let them intimidate you. If they ask you about your salary, tell them what your salary numbers are. Don't give them a range. Tell them what your goal, high ticket amount is. Then you can negotiate if that's what you want to do. But don't shoot low, shoot high when you're advocating for your salary. That's important. Next, make sure that you are able to advocate everything that you brought to the table from your past position. Everything that's going to make you an asset and an impactful contributor. All of that is important. That's why I encourage people to write it out. It's hard for me to remember every single person I've helped, every single client that I have helped put into a big company. So I write it out. I need you guys to write it out too. Write out what impacts you've had on the company, figures, percentages. Those are the highlights that people are looking for. I don't want to hear a Google description of what you do at that company. I can look that shit up. Tell me what you provide. Tell me how you can either make a company money or how you can make a hiring manager or your direct manager's life easier. There's two things you have to solve. How you're going to make that company money and how you're going to make your manager's job easier. And the higher up that you're interviewing for, the harder the questions are going to get, which means the more confident you have to get in your responses, the more practice you have to get in. I can't keep explaining or expressing how important it is to have accountability buddies. I say it all the time. I have six accountability buddies for different aspects of my life to make sure that they get me in check, that I'm on the right track, and that I'm getting all of my ideas out and streamlining them. At least have two quality accountability partners. One who's going to give it to you straight, and one who's going to navigate the system with you. Those two are extremely important. Your interviewing questions have to match the quality of interview that you're going into. If you are going into a C-level type of interview, be prepared, because they're going to ask you C-level questions. Google questions that pertain to C-level roles. Don't get stuck with the same 4 to 5 questions that you would get asked in a regular interview. Also, if you do not have questions to ask in an interview, it's time to start looking them up. It's time to start finding questions that you can ask in an interview. And I don't care what question you ask, as long as you ask them at the very end, are there any questions that I can dive deeper into before this interview is over? This gives you an opportunity to dive deeper into any questions that they may not have caught during your guys' interview. And that way you left nothing on the table. You've answered everything to the best of your ability, and you've answered everything. That's not just for you, but it's for them too. To get to know you more and to figure out if there's something that they need from you. Okay? Take this time to really practice. Take this time to get comfortable talking. Take this time to get comfortable advocating for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you deserve a good job that provides a safe, positive, and proactive environment that you can either level up or continue to grow in. That's all I got. Happy Friday. This is a little longer than I wanted, but it's helpful. It's needed. Use it, apply it, be diligent, stay resilient, and keep applying. Thanks, guys.